Hello, family. I hope you are doing well. It's Pastor Derek coming your way again with part 8 of your marriage and narcissism. And the focus today is on their double standards and hypocrisy. Okay, narcissists do not use the same rule for themselves and their spouses. Okay, there's always one rule for them and a different rule for you. So if you are married to a narcissist, you have to understand that the rules that they apply to you are very different from what must apply to them. You have to understand this, otherwise you will always be at war. Okay, if you want to see a modern day Pharisee, look at a narcissist. That's what they are. They would ask you to carry what they will not touch. They will do things that all hell will break loose if they see you do the same. Okay, the things they do is just for them. You are not supposed to do the same thing to them. If you want to really hurt a narcissist, do exactly what they do to you, and you will kill them. But don't do that because you are a Christian. That is one thing. Okay, we are not learning these things so that we know how to destroy somebody's son or somebody's daughter. We are learning this so that we learn how to protect ourselves from becoming victims, from allowing Satan to use them to destroy our lives, and also to see how best we can help them, showing compassion and supporting them. We are not learning this to disgrace anybody, to bring down anybody, to attack anybody, to become bitter. When you understand it, actually you free them from your heart. When you don't understand, you just see them as very evil people. You always be bitter about them in your heart. But once you understand what it is all about, you free them from your heart. You now love them genuinely, while setting strong boundaries to protect yourself from being destroyed. Okay, so what are some of the traits of their double standards and hypocrisy? Number one, they will hold you to rules that they break. Okay, so for example, they will tell you they expect you to sleep at 10 p.m. and they will be up by 12. They will expect you don't talk to the opposite sex, but they will be committing adultery with the opposite sex elsewhere. They'll tell you don't talk to anybody about what is going on in our marriage, whilst they are raising a whole army of people, friends, family members, pastors, bosses, colleagues at work, that they are grooming against you, that they are feeding all information, that they are snooping things about you and passing on to them to hold for them and all that. So you would just be sleeping whilst your feet are outside. The things they tell you not to do are exactly what they do. Okay, in Matthew 23:3, Jesus talks about the Pharisees. He said that do not do what they do, for they do not practice what they preach. A narcissist would always tell you to do things that they themselves will not do. They will expect you of standards. They will be angry if you break certain rules that they themselves break. It's always like that. Okay, number two is that they will tell you how to behave, but you cannot tell them how to behave. Okay, you cannot control them, but they want to. Don't forget that the whole thing behind narcissism is control. They want to control you. You exist to serve their purpose and their needs, to feed their ego as a supply. Okay, so your needs don't matter. So they will tell you how to behave. Don't talk here. Don't sit here. Don't say this. Don't use these words. Don't react like this. Sometimes they will do something and then they will tell you you can't react like that. Don't react. You should not get angry about this. You should not move like this. You should not do this in response to something bad they are doing. Okay, it's a very frustrating place to be. So you have to learn to ignore the things they say. If you need to do something, do it. If you know it is right, it's biblical, it will help the family, it will save you, do it. Don't listen to what they do, because if you do, they will be living a completely different life whilst trying to box you somewhere. Romans 2:1 says that you therefore have no excuse, you who pass judgment on someone else. So they are constantly monitoring you and to control you, to tell you what to do. but it doesn't apply to them. You can never advise a narcissist, you can never correct a narcissist. You are doing this wrong for them to admit. They will argue, they will go round in circles, into rabbit holes, and all sort of things. They will gaslight you, frustrate you, until it turns into something complete. In the end, you will be wrong. In the end, you'll find something to accuse you of. They'll become victims, they will cry, they will be frustrated because you are trying to draw their attention to something they are doing wrong. The next thing they do is that they criticize your flaws constantly, whilst they deny their flaws or continuously praise themselves. When you're married to a narcissist, one thing you see that they are always criticizing somebody. They always have something wrong to say about you or somebody else. This person has done this person is like this person is like that, they're constantly projecting the flaws in other people, whilst always praising themselves or projecting themselves as having been a victim of somebody's behavior, or they being a hero in something, or they having done something. It's always about good about themselves and bad about somebody. It's a constant thing. So when you are married to these people, you have to beware and then know what you would listen to and what you are not ready to listen to. Okay, Matthew 7:3 says, why do you look out at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay attention to the plank in your own eye? That is a typical narcissist. Whatever they are doing is nothing. Everything is about what somebody else is doing. Okay, the narcissist is very vain. They are very empty, very fragile within. So this is how they feel a little bit important, by making sure that everybody looks bad and they look good. That's the only way they feel a little bit at peace. Okay, so they are constantly criticizing whilst praising themselves. They find flaws in people all the time. So if you have a narcissistic friend, be careful of the kind of communication they will have with you. It will disturb you. They will pollute your mind about people. It comes to a point you have to literally tell them, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Okay. Number 4 is that they like to enjoy privileges that they never would give back to you. Okay, they like to enjoy privileges. So for example, an narcissistic partner will be committing adultery. Okay, they will just have returned home from their girlfriend or their boyfriend and get very angry when they see that you have talked to maybe somebody of the opposite sex, maybe a former schoolmate or a church member or a work colleague. They will get angry just for a phone call you made or that was made to you. Meanwhile, they have just come from an adulterous bed, and it doesn't do anything to them. Anything they do, they expect it to be just for them. You are not supposed to do the same. Okay, so they want certain privileges. They want you to just be at their beck and call, allow them freedom to do anything. Narcissists don't like rules. They don't like to be restricted. They don't like boundaries, but they will put every boundary around you, restrict you in every way they can. Okay, whilst giving themselves the freedom to do anything. Everything a narcissist is telling you not to do, they are doing it either behind the scenes or right in your presence. They don't hold themselves accountable to the same thing, and they like all those privileges. In Philippians 2:3 it says that do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourself. The narcissist will never value you above themselves. It's always about them, and you exist to meet that need. Okay, they have the right to do everything, not you. Okay, and then number 5 is that they always act superior but expect grace when they are wrong. When you do anything wrong, they'll stand in judgment like Pharaoh, point out your errors, make you look so small, but they don't expect you to do the same. Okay, they will expose you. They'll go and tell people about everything you are doing. They don't expect you to mention anything they do to anybody. They will be broken, they will be angry, they will be sad that you told somebody about something that they do. Meanwhile, they are doing it all the time to you. Okay, and they fake holiness and righteousness. Narcissists in the public will always make you look like they are holy, they are righteous, they are perfect. They'll always be condescending, judging you, making you look low. But if you look at the secret lives of narcissists, the pornography, the dirty stuff they involve themselves in, very, very messy stuff. Meanwhile, in the open, they will make you think that you are the sinner and they are the holy ones. So you always have to be very careful. And narcissists are always investigating you. They are always looking for dirt on you. So be on guard. When you are married to a narcissist, they are always looking for something that they will use against you. That, look, I told you that you are a sinner. I told you that you are up to nothing. I told you that you are a bad person. Meanwhile, they will be covering their tracks. They will be doing a lot more bad stuff, and they'll be covering it whilst always looking for an information about you. So if you're married to a narcissist, be careful where you leave your records and all that. They'll be snooping on your financial records, your emails, your messages, your WhatsApp messages, your phone records. They can even tap you, clone anything. They are always looking for something on you that they can hold against you. So be careful. But you have to live your life in such a way that you have nothing to hide. Okay, always have clean hands in your marriage so that you don't have to go extra mile covering anything. Let them investigate and let them find nothing. Be clean, but just protect yourself. Protect yourself, because when a spouse goes full nag, you can be in big trouble. They can really frustrate your life. And be prayerful. Pray for yourself and pray for them. Don't act evil towards them. Show them compassion. That's what Jesus says, Father, forgive them. They don't know what they are doing. And if you are a flying monkey for a narcissist, be careful, because when they are caught, they'll tell you it is you that told them this, it is you that called them to ask this, it is you that said this, it is you that. If they are committing adultery with you, they will be the one to chase you. Once they see you are giving them attention, they will be the one to chase you, to draw you into it. But when they are caught, they will turn everything on you. That they don't know anything. You force yourself on them. You put yourself on them. You are this, you are that. They don't even want to. It's you that they will do in such a way that if your wife or husband is not careful, they may go about to kill you. If their husband or wife is not careful, they will make efforts to destroy you, the cheating partner, whilst all the while they'll be telling you, don't worry, I've got everything under control, nothing is happening, I've handled everything, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, whilst they are still telling lies on you. The narcissist is always lying. Don't think that the narcissist will tell you the truth. They are always lying about everybody. It's just to protect themselves. They live for themselves. And anything they will do to protect themselves, they will do. So be very, very careful when you are married to a narcissist. But be careful also not to become bitter, not to try to attack them, not to try to destroy themselves. They're already suffering. Listen, narcissists are living in perpetual suffering with the kind of life they are living. So don't add to their worries. Don't add to their sorrows. Pray for them. Help them where you can. But build strong boundaries and be alert, be awake, so you don't allow them to destroy your life. God bless you. Now come your way again. Bye-bye.